Pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park. Our Wednesday, March 18th card gets underway in 28 minutes at 5:55. A 10-race program. And let's get into the changes. 5 fillies, 1 mare, field of 6 in the Wednesday night opener. 6 furlongs, claimers 30 to 20,000. 3-year-olds and up, now winners of 2 races. Our Wednesday opener is clear of change. It will kickstart the early pick 5, and post time is in about 8 minutes. And there they go. Pretty good start for all 6. Strife amongst the leader line. Also there, Lady Virago, Cotillard. Rainis from the top shelf. Time Leap is up close to the action. Sweet Bebsy content to be the early trailer. Lady Virago is the speed, a length to Cotillard. Rainis from the top shelf. Strife the lone mare from the rail. Time Leap splits them. Orange Silks 4 lengths off the lead. Better than 7 to Sweet Bebsy. 11 lengths from first to last as they race to the far turn. And Lady Virago extends the margin. It's better than 2. Strife makes a bid for second, currently held by Cotillard. Rainis tries to quicken in from the outside. Time Leap is a little even paced at the 5/16 with 5 lengths to find, and it's better than 3.5. Back to Sweet Bebsy. Lady Virago, the big long shot with the lead, unchallenged, and she arrives at the top of the lane, still with the advantage. Strife makes a move for second. Time Leap is trying to quicken in. She's going to go to the rail. She's under heavy pressure. Sweet Bebsy is hitting her best stride to the far outside. She's making a move for second, and she has Lady Virago in her sights. Lady Virago still with the lead in deep stretch, and she's clear. Lady Virago all the way from Sweet Bebsy, Strife, and Time Leap. Big upset to start off the Wednesday program. 18 to 1. Small field, biggest price. 3 Lady Virago, gate to wire. 112 and 25 100ths. 5 Sweet Bebsy was making up significant ground to the outside, but she ran out of time. She gets within about 2.5 when it's all said and done. Looks like she tags 1 Strife for the second spot, Strife third, Time Leap fourth. Those numbers will be posted momentarily. Lady Virago in the big upset, a 3-year-old chestnut filly by More Than Ready out of the Medaglia d'Oro mare Casbach. Owned and trained by Anthony Stephen, winning jockey, the Axeman, Luan Machado. 18 to 1 on the Axeman. Lady Virago, bred in Ontario, Canada by Anderson Farms, Ontario Incorporated. Exacta $97.25, trifecta $223.98, 10 cents superfecta $137.66. Race 2, scratch number 1, lackadaisical. 8 Late Night Storm has an additional workout back on the 6th of December. Turfway Park half mile, 48 2/5, breezing out of the gate. Our second race in 24 minutes at 6:25. And there they go. Mariposa Moon showing good pace. St. Gilgan is there, in for a spin, prominently positioned. Crystal Frost is pushing the action. Oath wants to punch on through, and she claims a narrow lead. Late Night Storm from the far outside, covering Market Strategy. So with the lead, it's Oath all the way up to the front. Nearly 3 lengths from Mariposa Moon with Crystal Frost to her outside. In for a spins back to the 4th spot. Market Strategy has that 5th position, 7 lengths off the lead. A length and a half to St. Gilgan. And Late Night Storm can see them all. Past the 3/8, and Oath gets all of the attention. Builds up nearly 5 lengths midway through the turn. Mariposa Moon's under a drive. St. Gilgan begins to circle rivals 4 wide at the quarter pole, and she is progressing with her wide run. In for a spin is trying to pick up her intensity along the inside. Oath has the lead. It has diminished. Here comes In for a spin and St. Gilgan. They are pursuing the leader. Oath comes under pressure. St. Gilgan has a nice stride, and she's closing in. And here comes St. Gilgan. St. Gilgan's ready to reel in Oath, and here comes St. Gilgan to the outside, and she's going to get up in time. Oath tagged in the concluding stages. In for a spin third, and Market Strategy fourth. 112 and 55 100ths. For 2, St. Gilgan with her wide charge to the quarter pole. She maintained that move, had a good finish up to this second race. She comes and gets Oath right when it matters the most, right on the line. 112 and 55 100ths. There's the slow-mo. Number 2, St. Gilgan. Railing in the 4-0, who did all the heavy lifting. Long ways back to 3 in for a spin. Third and fourth place 5 market strategy. 2-4-3-5 unofficially in tonight's secondaries. St. Gilgan is in the winner's circle. One of the firsters gets it done in her initial look. A 4-year-old Bay Filly by Liam's Map out of the Orb mare. Whoa, Nelly! So by Hooley Racing Stable LLC. Whit Beckman, the winning trader, winning jockey Joe Ramos. St. Gilgan was bred in Kentucky by St. Elias Stables LLC. That exact to $36.53. Trifecta $83.54. 3-2 double, early double $105.06. 10 cent super $58.81. Our third race is clear of change. Post time is in 24 minutes at 6:55. We had an 18-1 shot in the opener. That's nothing. 48-1 here in the third. Non-fungible all the way. 2 count of Amazonia, the big favorite, plays second fiddle. Got tied for third and fourth. 146 and 4/100ths the final time. All right, race 3 is official. 1, 2, 3, 4, easy as ABC. That early pick 3, $1,498.01. 1, 2 exact to get you $97.51. 50-cent try, 1, 2, 3, $117.15. Two-one double, $145.71. 10 cent super, $48.74. Fourth race, 22 minutes away. No changes. No changes to the fourth. A mid-pick 4 on the 10-race card. And there they go. Blossoming is showing pace. Tough as Nails wants to go from the inside. Scoop secures a nice stalking position through the initial stages in the clear. She's third. Then Vino Rosato with Jack Summer from her outside and Nightcry from her inside. Emerson's Dream is second last, and King's Legacy is the last of all. Tough as Nails on the lead with Blossoming. They're going to ensure a decent enough tempo. Scoop is isolated in third. A nice trip for her. A little more than 3 from the front. About 2.5 to Jack Summer outside of Vino Rosato with a great ground-saving trip to the backstretch run. 3 clear of Night Cry. Then it's about 8 lengths to Emerson's Dream, and even farther back is King's Legacy. So they're pretty strung out thanks to Tough as Nails and Blossoming going at it with one another. Scoop still sitting a beautiful trip from third. Jack Summer a little less than 4 off the lead in the 4th spot. Length and after Vino Rosato, 2 clear of Night Cry. It's about 8 lengths to King's Legacy, and Emerson's Dream is now at the back. 23-4, so the opening quarter was good enough, especially for this level. And here comes Scoop, who was sitting the trip. Scoop got the run of the race, and Vino Rosato's launching her charge to the outside. Scoop and Vino Rosato, 1-2 in the run to the quarter pole, and Night Cry tries to quicken it. Here's Vino Rosato up to the front. Night Cry is closing to the outside. Scoop is back to third. Then Jack Summer and King's Legacy is into the 5th position. Now Night Cry gets to the lead. Vino Rosato still with some fight. Jack Summer tries to progress up the inside. King's Legacy's into 4th. Night Cry, Vino Rosato, and Jack Summer along the rail. Here's Jack Summer with the rail positioning, and Jack Summer wins it. Jack Summer from Night Cry, then Vino Rosato, Emerson's Dream, and King's Legacy. All sorts of stuff happening through the far turn. You knew they went pretty quick early. 23-4 is legit, especially for $5,000 competition. Tough as Nails and Blossoming really setting it up for somebody from off the pace. First it was Scoop, then it was Vino Rosato, then it was Night Cry, and eventually it's Jack Summer. 7-2 under Summer Polly. 148 47 100ths the final time. Jack Summers in the winner's circle, a 7-year-old dark bay or brown mare by Jack Milton out of the Donerail Court Mare Summer Courtship. Owned by Robert and Clark Sturgeon. Robert is the winning trainer. Robert Sturgeon, winning jockey Summer Polly, the bug girl. Jack Summer was bred in Indiana by her owners. 215 pick 3, $662.90. 5-3 exact at $27.97. 5-3-4 trifecta, $37.65. 1-5 double, $278.78. 10-cent superfecta, 5-3-4-6 the winning combination, $28.40. Tonight's 5th race, scratch number 3, Apophis. This race will begin our 20-cent single 6 jackpot. Also, we will offer Jackpot 8 wagering. Jackpot 8 carryover, better than $9,000. 20-cent single 6 jackpot carryover, in excess of $83,000. And there they go. Slow start, Stolen Power. Marshall and Jujubee begin the best, and Stonemont Reunion's up close along with Phyla Street. Aubrey's Max from the inside. Concrete Cruiser from between runners. Stolen Power tries to advance up the inside after the slow start. Taunting to the extreme outside. BB Prince races with Billy White Shoes, and Vulcan's Boots is the last of all. And it's Jujubee to the backstretch run, better than a length. Marshall's in a good spot through the early stages, flanked by Phyla Street, third in the clear. Aubrey's Max shares 4th with Stonemont Reunion, 4 lengths off the lead. A length to Taunting with his wide journey. Stolen Power runs with them. He's in the 2-path. Concrete Cruisers a little less than 6.5 off the lead. Almost 2.5 back to Billy White Shoes with BB Prince, and Vulcan's Boots is still at the back. And it still is with the lead. Jujubee. Marshall gets closer. Phyla Street makes his bid, still in the clear, 3 wide. Stonemont Reunion, 2.5 to find past the 3/8. More than a length and a half to Concrete Cruiser under a drive. And there is Stolen Power just in front of him. And gearing up to the outside is Taunting with BB Prince, Aubrey's Max from the inside, then Billy White Shoes and Vulcan's Boots. Many chances as they're in the lane. Marshall, Stonemont Reunion, Phyla Street gives way. Stolen Power from the inside. Stonemont Reunion, the leader in deep stretch. Here comes BB Prince with a late charge. Stolen Power up the inside. BB Prince is really rolling over the top. Baby Prince from Stonemont Reunion. Checking in third was Stolen Power, and Taunting finishes fourth to complete the superfecta. Big run from Baby Prince over the top with that furious late charge, 140 and 9/100ths. Big powerful gallop out from Baby Prince. 6 Stonemont Reunion is up for second on the board. Third is tight with a photo involving the 1 and the 12, Stolen Power and Taunting. 5th place to 5, Marshall. 6th place to the 7, Concrete Cruiser. And then 7th and 8th, a photo involving 8, Billy White Shoes, and 11, Vulcan's Boots. Baby Prince is in the winner's circle. He is a 5-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Cairo Prince out of the Bluegrass Catmare, Buttercup Bay. Only trained by Michael Ann Ewing. Winning jockey is Oscar Villarreal. Baby Prince was bred in Kentucky by LW XXI LLC. So you say. 1-5-10, pick 3, $2,169.97. Exacta $244.88. That's for $2. The 50-cent trifecta, $632.25. A 5-10 double, $54.80. Some big payers. That early pick 5, $116,027.51. 4 out of 5, $822.89. Early pick 4 is a good one, $13,118.51. 10-cent super, $1,095.90. 10-6, 112, all in the jackpot 8, $870.01. $17,385 and a nickel for the carryover into the Thursday card. So once again, that dollar jackpot 8, 10, 6, 112, all, $870 and a penny, and better than $17,000 for a carryover into the jackpot 8 on the Thursday card. On to the 6th. Race 6 will start our late pick 5. 3 and 6 are both scratched. Super Anon Coco and Miss Susan B. With those 2 defections, no show, no trifecta, no superfecta wagering. Race 6 starts our late pick 5. Post time is in 21 minutes at 8:25. And there they go. Pretty good start for all 4. Canterbury Lane is out for the lead from the far outside. Z-Train, second. Street Where You Live, up close from her rail positioning. And maneuvering away from the rail is Champagne Nights. She's content to be the last of the quartet. So it's Canterbury Lane with the lead. Z-Train will chase the pace from second. Street Where You Live is third. She's 2 lengths off the lead. And it's more than a length to Champagne Nights. About 3.5 or 4 lengths covers the quartet. So it's Canterbury Lane under Walter Rodriguez to the backstretch run with the lead. Little more than a length. Z-Train and Rafael Hernandez stay close from second. Street Where You Live is third under Fernando de la Cruz, and Champagne Nights joins her from the outside. So it's Canterbury Lane still with the lead. 24 4/5 that opening quarter. Z-Train continues to chase her from second. Street Where You Live third along the inside. And Champagne Nights in the clear from the outside with 3 lengths to make up. Still Canterbury Lane, now extending the margin better than 3.5. Street Where You Live's asked for her run along the inside as Z-Train clings to second and Champagne Nights is fourth from the outside. Canterbury Lane, the one to come and catch. Canterbury Lane is in hand and she's in command. Street Where You Live tries to bridge the gap, but she's under pressure. Champagne Nights is third and Z-Train drops to the back of the pack. And it's all Canterbury Lane past the 8th pole. She's a comfortable leader. Street Where You Live has solidified second. Champagne Nights is third. Z-Train a distant fourth. Canterbury Lane at 1-4. All aboard Canterbury Lane. A very convincing winner from Street Where You Live, Champagne Nights and Z-Train. 139 and 37/100ths. Number 5, Canterbury Lane, popped the starting 8, and she was never threatened thereafter. Pretty powerful winner. 139 and 37 100ths the final time. 2, Street Where You Live solidifying second. Third place 1, Champagne Nights. And fourth place 4, Z-Trade. Canterbury Lane is in the winner's circle, 2 in a row and 3 out of 4. A 4-year-old Bay Filly by Vacoma out of the Malibu Moon mare, Patricia's Ring by Nathan McCauley. And Mamma Mia is the winning trainer. The winning jockey is Walter Rodriguez. Canterbury Lane was bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm, LLC. Exact of $5.51. And 5 double, $14.03. 5, 10, 5, pick 3, $46.75. Seventh race will start our late pick 4. Scratch the 8, Little Juanita. Post time is in 24 minutes at 8:55. And there they go. Coda Mia's out for the lead. Dan's Candy Girl quickly put into play, and she's matching Coda Mia. Also up close is Catholic Vice in that third spot. Celestial Harmony comes away in fourth. Law and Disorder makes a bid for that spot from the rail. 3 lengths off the 2 leaders. Gold Lady runs with Run Mama Run. Dan's Candy Girl is up to the front, a length. Dakota Mia covering Catholic Vice. Law and Disorder along the rail. 4 off the lead heading into the turn. Had to tap on the brakes. Passing her is Celestial Harmony. Gold Lady second last. Run Mama Run the last of 7. And it's all about Dan's Candy Girl at the 5/16, 2.5 lengths to work with. Coda Mia's under a drive from second. Celestial Harmony's third, trying to close in. But Dan's Candy Girl looks strong off the turn. Step up to her for all the money. Gold Lady to the extreme outside. Catholic Vice from the rail. Law and Disorder gives way. Run Mama Run's been struggling throughout. And it's all about Dan's Candy Girl. She's safe and secure, and she's an easy winner. Celestial Harmony's making a move for second, fighting to the wire outside of Coda Mia. Celestial Harmony second, Coda Mia third, Catholic Vice fourth. So some big upsets to start off the card. Been pretty chalky of late. Number 4, Dan's Candy Girl cruises to victory against this group. 112 and 38 100ths the final time. She dominated this evening. It's a good race for second and third involving Celestial Harmony and Coda Mia. Photo required for that spot. Stand by for the numbers. Dan's Candy Girl is in the winner's circle, a 6-year-old bay mare by Bahamian Squall out of the Texas Glitter mare, Glittering Georgia, by Faye Davis. Joe Davis, the winning trainer. Luis Contreras, the winning jockey. Dan's Candy Girl was bred in Florida by Linder Pastor. 7th race is official. 10-cent Super, $19.39. Pick 3, $19.31. Exacta, $14.43. Trifecta, $26.34. 5-4 Chalky Double, $2.57. That mid-pick 4 looked like about $142.93. Yep, $142.93. 8th race begins the late pick 3. Scratch the 8, Uneven Keel. Post time in 24 minutes at 9:25. And there they go. Durbus away slowly. Gun Factor with a sharp start. American Wind matching him. Banadoso, a nice tracking trip from third. Durbus strides into fourth after the slow start. Free America's the last of the quintet. Gun Factor has the lead, a length to American Wind. 2 lengths back to Banadoso. A length to Durbus. Almost 3 lengths to Free America. Single file up the backstretch run. And it's Gun Factor, the quickest of all, taking them to the far turn, a length and a half. American Wind is really being pushed on, trying to stay with the bigger horse, Gun Factor. Banadoso's been getting a sweet tracking trip. Can he take advantage? He's trying to inch a little closer. 2.5 to find in the run to the quarter pole. Durbus is a little more than 5 off the lead. Free America's at the back. Gun Factor's the one to overhaul. American Wind's been chasing this leader throughout. American Wind's under left-handed urging. Here's Benedoso getting the run of the race, and he's taking advantage. And Benedoso's up to the front, right by Gun Factor. Durbus with a late charge up the rail, but it's Benedoso, and it's another one for Luis Contreras. Durbus is up for second. Then American Wind, Gun Factor, and Free America. 112 and 67 100ths. Number 7, Benedoso, the unofficial winner, taking advantage of the run of the race. He appears to be the eventual post-time favorite, slightly over Gun Factor. That's good for the substitutions on 3 and 4. So 7, Benedoso, the unofficial winner, as the 8-5 post-time favorite. Second place, 2, Durbus. Third place, 5, American Wind. Fourth place, 1, Gun Factor. With those 2 scratches, fans, once again, there was no Superfecta wagers. Refunds for all Superfecta wagers. Substitutions. Work through the 7, Benedoso, the 8-5 post-time favorite. Once again, 3 and 4 were both late track veterinarian scratches by order of the stewards. In the winner's circle is number 7, Benedoso. 4-year-old bay gelding by Vacoma. Another one for Vacoma on the Wednesday night card. Dixie Union mare, Miss Delphi. Samuel Polanco, Sergio Baez, the winning trainer, back-to-back for winning jockey Luis Contreras. Benedoso was bred in Kentucky by Ramon Martinez Chilamtia. 547 pick 3, $4.49. 543, 544 consolation pick 3s, $1.11. Exacta $8.36, trifecta $6.36, 4-7 double $5.14, consolation doubles $1.63. Ninth race beginning our late daily double, a nice maiden special weight affair, $100,000 purse. Scratch the 4. Fly Guy Mick. 9:55 is the post time for the ninth race beginning our late daily double. And there they go. Culture War part of the pace. Dianecki's a little quicker. Prime Edge forwardly positioned. Zap D'Etat's on hold. Upcountry from between runners covering Lahaina Luna. Bluegrass Pike from the rail second last. Mighty Mike from that far outside is the last of all. Dianecki's makes the pace from Prime Edge. Culture War is into the third spot, racing inside of Lahaina Luna. Upcountry back to the 5th position, 4 lengths off the lead. 2 lengths to Zap D'Etat, 6 lengths from the pace. A length and a half back to Bluegrass Pike. And Mighty Mike is the last of all as they enter the backstretch run. 24 4/5 for Dianecki's. Almost a length to Prime Edge from his outside. Culture War's up close to the action, saving ground in third. Lahaina Luna flanks him 3 off the lead. Almost a length back to Upcountry, 4 lengths from the front. A length to the other Calumet trainee. Bluegrass Pike advancing steadily along the inside. Zap D'Etat is second last, and Mighty Mike's at the back. The half and 49 3. Pretty good flow for Dianecki's. He's the leader at the 3/8. Lots of pursuers, including Lahaina Luna with a big move to the outside. Prime Edge is under a drive, likewise for Culture War. Upcountry takes over the 4th spot. And they go to Bluegrass Pike with Zap D'Etat. Dianecki's at the top of the lane, the one to step up to. And Dianecki still has something in reserve. He's the one to beat. Lahaina Luna made a bid. Dianecki's has responded at least to this point. Upcountry's launching his charge. Prime Edge from the inside. Dianecki's needs a 16th for the money, and he's still clear. And Dianecki's is going to go all the way. Dianecki's a wire-to-wire winner from Upcountry. Lahaina Luna and Prime Edge checked in for 146 and 69 100ths. Another one for Lawan Majado. Wire-to-wire winner here at Dianecki's in start number 2. Showed a little promise on debut with a flashy turn of foot. Was an also-ran position, but the promise was there and the blood was good for 2 turns, and Dianecki's gets it done in front-running style in the upset at 9-2. Stand by for all of the numbers. Dianecki's is in the winner's circle. Second look is a good-looking Run from this 4-year-old a bay gelding by Flatter out of the Warfront mare, Speedy War, owned by Zandine Syndicate Stable LLC. Billy Morey, the winning trader. It's a double for the Axeman Luan Machado. Yanekis was bred in Kentucky by Bradley Purcell. 476 pick 3, $29.54. 436-446 pick 3s, $5.98. Exacta $25.58. Trifecta $93.73. 7-6 double $23.68. 10-cent super $43.74. Wednesday nightcap, scratch 5, spot away, the 10th and final in 23 minutes at 10:25. And there they go. Good start for Midnight Mary from the top shelf. She bounds away and clearly has the lead from Ocean Windows. Payrula's in the third spot, then 457. Snatched is second last, and Nurse Kringle Dance is a late runner, is the last of all. And it was a good start for Midnight Mary, and she's already built up more than a 5-length advantage. In the second spot, there is Ocean Windows. Payrula's third, 6 off the lead. Almost 4 lengths to Snatch, 2.5 to 457. And Nurse Kringle Dances is still at the back. That opening quarter went in 22 3/5 for Midnight Mary. And she has a big, big lead at the 3 furlong point, 6 lengths. Payrula's making a nice move. She's into second, and she has some momentum as she closes in after Midnight Mary. Ocean Windows is under a drive, not really responding. Nurse Kringle Dances and Snatched are third last and second last, and 457's at the back. Midnight Mary is the leader. Can she see it through? She still has 2.5 at the 8th pole. Payrula has bridged the gap, but now she's under left-handed urging, and Midnight Mary is responding to the task, and she's holding Payrula at bay. A 16th to travel. Midnight Mary is the leader, and she's going to win the nightcap. From Payrula, Snatch, Nurse Kringle Dances, 457, and Ocean Windows at the back marker. So it's the big favorite in the nightcap, 7 Midnight Mary, even money. So the substitutions of the late scratch 8 Global Tour will be working through 7 Midnight Mary. A gate to wire winner in the nightcap. Boy, she popped the starting gate. She really popped the starting gate, but she bounded beautifully away from that outside post, and she built up such an insurmountable lead. Payrula had a little brief bid there, but she could only manage second this evening. 7 Midnight Mary covering the 6.5 furlongs in 118 and 87 100s. Numbers will be up momentarily. In the winner's circle is number 7, Midnight Mary. Big favorite, gets it done pretty stylishly in the nightcap. She is a 4-year-old of Bay Filly by Midnight Storm out of the Forestry mare, Lucky Mary G. Owned by Michael Butler and Lisa DeFrank, Larry Smith, the winning trader, John McKee, the winning jockey. Midnight Mary was bred in Kentucky by Roger McNamara. The nightcap is official. 7124, 7124 from the nightcap, 118 and 87 100s. The final time you're reminded the 8 Global Tour was a late scratch. $8.52 for the exacta, the trifecta, $37.21. 6-7 late double, $28.44. 6-8 consolation late double, $5.94. Late pick 4, $50.38. 10-cent super, $20 and a couple of pennies. The 20-cent single 6, $495.50. 767 late pick 3, I think that was around $38. A refund of the super high 5. Late pick 5, $77.17. 4 out of 5 gets you $1.73. $38 for that 767 late pick 3, 768 consolation version, $8.42. And a 20-cent single 6 carryover into the trifecta Thursday card, $88,375.47. So better than $88,000 for the 20-cent single 6 and better than $17,000 for the jackpot 8. That's a wrap on the Wednesday card here at Turfway Park. Trifecta Thursdays tomorrow, 5:55. Sure hope you had a great Wednesday evening. Still action on the gaming floor. Check out Bourbon and Brew. We'll do it all over again tomorrow, 5:55. Ruby Day coming up Saturday, 12:45 first post. Tickets are on sale, Ticketmaster.com. We'll see you tomorrow evening when leaving the track. Please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night, everyone.
Times have changed, but some things remain timeless. Hard work, perseverance, unwavering dedication. From sun up to sundown, our passion fuels us to drive further and push harder. We do it for the horses, for our families, and for the sport we all love. For well over a century, we've committed to doing the usual, unusually well. Claiborne Farm, the tradition continues.